So this is a Dove Pro guitar that has the Graphtec MIDI kit installed on this guitar. I'm going to be listing this on Reverb, and I ran into some idiosyncrasies or peculiarities of this setup and just wanted to share it. Thanks to the people on the V-Guitar forum when I was asking about why does it work this way and why does it not work that way. I got some very helpful answers, as well as contacting the folks at Graphtec. So there are two outputs to this guitar. One of them is the output that comes from this preamp circuit. The preamp circuit is powered by a 9-volt battery inside the guitar. The preamp circuit is activated when there is a 1/4-inch jack plugged into the end pin. So the end pin on this guitar doubles as a 1/4-inch output. Then there is the 13-pin hex output, which goes down this 13-pin Roland cable. And I mention that because you may or may not need to have something plugged into this jack here. So if you're going out to do a gig and you're just bringing the guitar and you want to amplify your acoustic guitar, well, by golly, plug a 1/4-inch cable here into the back of the guitar. It's going to activate the preamp electronics, and you're done. If you're doing guitar synth stuff and you don't need the output from this preamp, then and you don't need to wear a guitar strap, then the 13-pin connection is enough. You might say, when would that happen? Well, I did a performance video with this guitar called A Swallow's Tail. I really liked it. And actually in the video, there's tons of guitar sounds, acoustic guitar sounds, but none of them are actually the guitar itself. They're all modeled, various modeled acoustic guitar sounds. I was sitting down. I didn't need the output from the preamp, so I didn't have anything plugged into the back here, and I didn't need a guitar strap. So here we go. So I created this patch on the SY1000. We're hearing both the actual sound from the preamp, the natural sound of the guitar as captured by the piezo pickups, and we're hearing a modeled sound created by the SY1000. And I really like that because it's just like this super wide double guitar sound. So what does just the preamp sound like? Well, we've got 3 sets of dual controls here. I'm going to turn this top knob, or the inner knob, all the way down, which is the 13-pin output, and then the outer ring is turned all the way up. That's the preamp output. And I can confirm that it's the preamp output by turning the EQ controls. Here's the treble all the way up. And here is adding the bass all the way up for that hyper sound. And these are center detent controls. I'll just return it to the center detent position. And there's a sweepable mid. If I turn it all the way up, boy, that sounds like a banjo. So now let's hear that modeled sound. To hear the modeled sound, I'm going to turn the inner pot, the topmost control all the way up, and then I'm going to turn the outer one all the way down. Sometimes, yeah, these controls are designed so they sort of can turn together at the same time, but this will be only the modeled sound. And then the nice big sound of both of them together again. Now, I have another video that goes into more detail on this, but I had a tech work on the guitar. I said the action's a little high. The tech lowered the action by cutting into the grooves here a little bit where on the saddles, and it definitely affected the sound of the G string. And so I contacted Graphtec. They said, we'll send you some more saddles. So I got 3 saddles from them. I only swapped out the G. And I have 2 brand new saddles unused that I'm including as well in case whoever buys this guitar wants to experiment with swapping out the saddles or whatever. But here is, again, the sound right from the piezo pickup. I think it sounds pretty great. And both of them together. Okay, here's the same thing, only this time I'm taking the output from the guitar and I'm layering a modeled electric guitar on top of it. now you've got your acoustic guitar player and your electric guitar player playing right along together. And this is something that Pete Townshend famously did on a lot of Who recordings. Oh, shoot. So Pete liked to do that. Layer acoustic and electric, so he got the drive from the electric and then got the definition by the acoustic. And here is, let's see, here's a patch I made using the sequencer in the SY-1000. It's On the Run from Pink Floyd. Okay, I've got a video on that as well. Oh, this one, GR300, like Pat Metheny. And then up an octave, like Pat likes to do. Let's go back to a regular register. I notice the A string sounds good open, and I don't. It sounds a little, I don't know, wobbly, and I don't know if it's because of just it's the A string. The strings are old, or maybe it has something to do with the saddle. I don't know. Alrighty, low synth. That's kind of cool. Oh, here we go. And finally, a pardon me, modeled Les Paul. That's kind of cool. Alrighty, I hope this gave you some ideas about how this particular configuration of acoustic and guitar synth technology goes together. If you have any questions, let me know. And anyway, I'll include a link below to the listing on reverb.com. Thanks for checking it out.